got another video for y'all. We gonna talk about Jimmy Butler. Now I know it's a long shot. It's really not gonna happen. But it's nice just to dream, just to talk about it. So what we gonna talk about today is how Jimmy Butler can improve the current Wizards team. Now, we will be looking at a trade, of course. Who would you trade away to obtain Jimmy Butler? Otto Porter? Of course I would. Now, I know a lot of people like Otto Porter. I like Otto Porter. But let's be real. Otto Porter is who he is. A role player. Shoot the three good. Good IQ. I mean, that's really about it. Good glue guy. You know, I respect Porter. I respect his game. You know, it's a lot of teams in the league who could use Otto Porter's talents. He can fit in to a lot of schemes on a lot of teams in the NBA. But we looking at right now. If Jimmy Butler can help the Wizards squad right now, they add an all-star talent, give John Wall a third all-star. John Wall, I don't believe, has played with another all-star since last year when Brad became a first-time all-star. You give him another all-star. Now, the locker room thing, it's a whole nother conundrum. Now, how is Wall, Butler, Bill, and Howard all gonna work out? We don't know, but we not thinking about that right now. We fantasizing. So let's act like everything is gonna go right. Perimeter defense has improved. Jimmy Butler is a great defender. He'll help along with Howard. He'll help John and Brad and Howard and Keith. He'll help everybody when it comes to defense and the defensive side of the ball. Offensively, you gain another ISO scorer. Now, I know a lot of people, harp about motion offenses and look at the Warriors, etc. Well, one, the Warriors use a lot of ISO in their offense as well. But two, not everybody can be the Warriors. Not everybody can run a motion offense. It's good to have ISO scorers on your team. Because when the game slows down in the playoffs, in the fourth quarter, you need guys who can get buckets. And Jimmy Butler is one of those guys who can get buckets. And that takes a lot of pressure off John and a lot of pressure off Brad. It's never a problem gaining a third scorer. So that's just offensively. Defensively, like I said, perimeter defense is good. And he'll help bring that grit, that grind. Because we all know Jimmy Butler's a hard worker. He puts in the work. He's determined. He'll help the Wizards farther establish a defensive identity, which is always good, especially when Wall or Brad slacking off on defense. He'll bring that continuous energy on the defensive side of the ball, and that may help motivate other players to keep that same energy. As far as who would you trade besides Otto, maybe throw in a first and Oubre, Satoransky, something like that. I don't think they would take up Mahinmi and his contract. I'm not sure. But I'm willing to give up the assets to obtain Jimmy Butler once again. I know it's a long shot. But you in a win-now situation with the Wizards. It's a win-now situation. The window's closing. You got the Celtics, you got the Sixers, you got a lot of young teams on the up. The window's now. The time to win is now. So if I'm the Wizards, if I'm Ernie, if I'm Ted, I'm making some calls. Even if he don't guarantee to re-sign, that's okay. You get Otto's contract off the books. So it may be bad if he don't re-sign, but that's still okay because you free up some cap space for the future. But if I'm the Wizards, man, I'm looking into Jimmy. The fans will want Jimmy. The fans will love if we got Jimmy, but we all can dream. We all can dream.
Georgie.